guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Faith. If this is your first time here, please make sure you don't leave without subscribing. Use the subscribe button down below and also click on the notification bell so when I post a new video, you'll be the first to know. And for my returning guests, you know now, you guys rock. I don't even know what to say. You guys are like the best. So today, your girl is going to write her drive test. I don't know if I said that right, but anyway, I'm going to take the written drive test, and it's somewhere at Eglinton Avenue. I'm going in the morning because I don't know if I'm going to meet like a crowd there or whatever. I had gone there before to make inquiries, but today I'm taking the actual test. So your girl has been studying, I tried my best, downloaded some apps, did a couple of practice questions, but you know how this thing is now, so you don't know, what the outcome is going to be. But I've done my best, in terms of just practicing and doing all I can, and I'm just hoping for the best, really. So I want to just go in the morning when, as my head is still fresh, when the thing is still fresh inside the head, that is when you need to go. So I just want to go this morning and then write my thing and let me see what the score is. Let me know my fate once and for all. This drive test, I've been wanting to do it for like the longest time. Then COVID happened and I was just like, beg, it's COVID, let me just be at home. I don't want to go outside, things like that. And then maybe there was a time when, things now got a bit, it got more difficult to be able to do those tests. So now, at least to an extent, you can go in. You don't need to book an appointment. You just have to like walk in. At least that was what I was told when I went to make inquiries. So today, I'm just going to walk in because, it's Canada. Where I stay, the bus system is really great. The bus system is fantastic. But you see, wahala for no sabi drive for Canada. Wahala for no get car because like I said, the bus system is really great. But if you want to go somewhere, if you check the map, it might show you 1 hour 30 minutes or 2 hours by bus. But that same place by road can just be like 15-20 minutes. So because like I said, Canadians are very nice. The bus drivers too are nice. They want to make sure that they drop everybody in their houses. So instead of them to go straight like this and just like take the express or whatever, they will make sure that they drop you at your bus stops. In fact, when small, so they'll drop you inside your palo. Yes, that's how nice they are. So anyway, because of that, you don't want to like spend all your time on the road, right? So if you can, just get a car and then start to drive. So me, I am just starting my own journey to, the whole driving thing. So of course, this is the first step. The first step is for you to take the written test. Based on the practice questions I've been doing, I think it's about 40 questions. But, when I get in there and when I'm done and everything, I'll let you know. I'll give you the full gist of how it went. I don't know how it's going to be. When I went to make inquiries, it didn't seem like you can use your The drive test center. You can see the building behind me. Let me just do a 360. It's got a long building and then a very wide car park. It's quite windy today. You can see how my hair is just all over the place. So it's quite windy. I think it's about, ooh, okay. My wig will probably fly off now. But before it does, let me just do this quick video. So I just wanted to show you what the building looks like. I'm currently at 5555 Eglinton Avenue West. That's where the drive test center is. I mean, there are a couple of them, but this is the one that is closest to where I stay. So obviously it only made sense for me to get here to take the test here. So it was pretty much a 10-minute drive. Whoa. The wind is about to move me away. It was like a 10 minutes drive, so I'm going to go in now. Of course I have to wear my mask, so I had to do this video outside. I'm going to go in now and yeah, wish me luck. I don't know, am I nervous? I don't know. I don't know if I am. Maybe just a little, because the test, from what I've seen and the practice questions I've done, yeah, some things are a little different from my home country. So yeah, I'll say maybe a little nervous, but hey, it is what it is, right? Hopefully it goes well. So I'm heading in now and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, guess who just got her license? Me. So I just came out. I literally just came out, and yeah, it was an interesting one. So when you get in, you just go to the counter. Of course, there's you have to like print out a ticket so that they can call your number at the counter. So when you get to the counter, you would do they'll ask you a bunch of questions like, oh, are you vision impaired? Do you need glasses? Things like that. And then you would have to like do like an eye test, a quick eye test. So it will show you some numbers. You have to read them from left to right, and then there'll be some flashing lights as well that you'd have to identify which side which side is it flashing on. So is it left or right? So of course those are the things that would help them determine if you can go through. And then you do some registrations. They will ask for your means of identification, and she'll print out like a document that you have to sign, and of course you pay the fees for the whole process. So once you're done, you'll be led into another room that has like computer screens. If you've done like maybe GMAT or like GRE tests, pretty much the same setting. So you just sit down, and then on the screen you would be they will give you like 4 options to identify your date of birth. So you just have to select the right option. Once you do that, then you'll be able to now start the test. So the test will start. So the test is divided into 2 different sections. So the first section for me was the road test. Well, sorry, not road test. What am I saying? Was the road signs, I mean. So the road signs, so that one was, they had 20 questions. So pretty much just, signs that you see on the road, on the highway, things like that. So you have to like identify them. Some were a bit tricky, but if you're used to driving before, and if you have, been on the road a bit here, you would kind of identify some of them. So that was good. You only have to fail, you must not fail more than 4 questions. So now, I'll just do my own. When I got to number 17, in fact, I was just like, oh, whatever, because I mean I know I can't fail more than 4 again. I mean, so I knew I had already passed that section. So I think I failed one question anyway. So that one went, and then once you pass that, it will tell you, oh, congrats, you passed that. Just hold on for the next test to start. So the next section is actually the that one is more like rules and regulations of driving. I think there's a name they call it. I will look for the exact name and link it in the and just put it in the description box. So that one is more like rules of driving, like, oh, when you're approaching a traffic light, what are you supposed to do? Or if you're in a school zone, or if you have like a school bus flashing its lights, things like that. So that one is a bit tricky. Funny enough, I got all the questions right. It's also 20 questions as well. Same thing, you mustn't fail more than 4 questions. I got all the questions right, and I was surprised because that's even the part that is more tricky, because sometimes you have to like cram, some things. You have to cram some things because you really don't know these things, right? Like, oh, how many demerit points, would you lose if you do this? If you drink and drive, what happens to you? All of that stuff. So I had to cram some of them. So I was surprised that I passed all in that one. And the road signs, was where I even failed one. So, but, all in all, so that was it. I came, by the time I was done, and then I went back to the counter, and then the lady gave me, the temporary driver's license. If you have an Ontario photocard, they would also collect that from you, because I had one. That was what I used as my means of identification alongside my Nigerian passport. Well, she didn't even look at my passport, to be honest, because I already had the photocard. So they will retrieve that, because you can't have both. You can have like the driver's license and also the photocard. So my photocard is gone. Bye bye to it. So she collected that, and then she told me that in 3 weeks or so I would get my plastic card in the mail. So that was it, and then I just came out and I was like, yay! I was like, let me just share this, and yeah, that's it. So for those of you that want to write the drive test, I mean, I'm going to link it in the description box. I'm going to link some of the apps that I use to practice, because you really need to practice those things, because you're coming from a different country, things are a bit different over there, so you need to practice. So I'm just going to link it in the description box. I'll link some of the apps that I used, and they were quite helpful, to be honest. Some of them have like loads of questions, so hardly would you come to the test and not see at least maybe about 60-70% of what you have already practiced. So the others, you have to just you have to Joma it. Please, for my non-Nigerian viewers, Joma means just try your best, just guess, more like guesswork. Anyway, so yeah, I just Joma it in, and I was lucky, and yeah, I'm happy now. And I mean, this is just like a load off. It's been a while, so I'm just happy that this is off my list, and I'm heading home now. Just do another 360 so you can see the car park and everything. So I'm going to be leaving now. Bye bye to drive test center. See you, well, I don't know when, but for now I'll just go and relax and know that, okay, at least I've done something good. If you like this video, so please leave me a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. You don't want to miss out on all the content that I have, okay? So I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.